Okay, I'm going to do a little training here. This is on a main line, so it always has pressure. And we have the right type of street elbow. That's a good street elbow, but we didn't put any tape there. So there's no tape, and there's no tape there either. So anytime you're on a main line and you have threads, you gotta have tape. Looks like there's some tape there, but that might be old tape. Okay, the other thing here is that can only give one way, but it needs to come this way, then it also needs to go this way, and so we need another street corner in there, so there's two. So I'll show you what to do. I always put tape on it, and we try to avoid running galvanized metal inside of plastic. If we can avoid that, we do it. We do it another way, because that plastic will break at some point on that metal. Okay. All right, I have this off, and it looks like there was some tape on there. Maybe there wasn't enough, or I'm not sure this is the spot that was actually leaking. I think it's the threads. I think these are the threads that are leaking, so I'll check those. Okay, this I'm pretty sure is the culprit. There's no tape here. Even though it's plastic to plastic, on a main line you should always tape it. You know, 2 or 3 layers. Just make sure that we have a good tape in there. Just don't want leaks, or we got to dig it up. Okay, when installing automatic drains or king drains, do you have to put tape on them or not to keep them from leaking? If it's on a main line, then yes, we need to put tape on them. What I'm working on right now is a main line, so I will put tape on this. If it's on a lateral line or after a valve, then don't really need to put tape on it, because even if they do leak, it's just, you know, while that zone is running, and it's just a drop, you know, so it doesn't really affect anything, and you can get it in faster if you don't put tape on it. So that's what we do. Main line, you put tape. Lateral lines, you don't. Always check them, unless you just can't for some reason, but always check them when you're done. Pressurize them and look at them. What angle do you put the drains in? Not straight out, not straight down, halfway in between. You know, that's about right. Okay. Also use a shovel or a small pipe to keep the pipe up in the air. Just little tricks. Okay, so you can see that I got the tape on here. Okay. Now the other thing you want to be aware of is if you look down in there, you can see the T where it goes to that drain, and you do not want to get primer down the side of there. So you always, if I can, tip them up like that and prime them, because you don't really want to get primer down in there, because if you do, it can destroy that rubber gasket. Okay, so just another little trick. Do them upside down if you can, but if you can't, just be careful. Don't get primer up inside that little hole right there, or you have to take this off. And sometimes primer gets in those threads and you cannot undo them. So just get the proper amount of primer, but don't get so much in there that you get the threads, or get it inside the drain where the rubber gasket is, where you ruin it.